Hey, okay, so this video is for Becca D. She asked me, I posted a picture of this project that I made a few years ago, and she made a comment about it. It was a picture I had on Pinterest. Anyway, Becca D, I think it's 2034. This one for you and your daughter. Okay, so today I went and bought half a yard of this fleece. I've cut it in half. Let me show you. So basically it was enough to have like two separate pieces. Okay, so I got 18 inches of it. Now what I'm going to do is create me a circle. So this half that I have, this square should be about 18. Let me get my measuring tape. It should be definitely 18. Hopefully she cut it right, because she was so worried about what I was making. Yeah, she didn't cut it too good. All of my business. Anyway, okay, so I gotta take that piece off. So if I added that part, it would be about 31 by 18. Yeah, 31 by 18. So that's okay. Either way, I can fold this in half. I have a stencil, and pretty much it's the same stencil that I use to create my bonnets to make the circle. This one I'm going to use is the 8-inch one. So hopefully you can see this, because it's the only device I can create this on right now, because everything full up. I don't have no storage on nothing else. So yeah, I'm folding it. As you can see, this is going to be my corner. This is the open part with the layers. So my corner is where I'm going to put my fold. And that's my little square right there. I'm going to lay that on the fold. Let me get me some weights. I should have been prepared, but I'm hardly ever. We just gonna have to find something to put up here. Where the weights go? Did they get feet? Oh, there you go. Okay. So we're gonna take these, put them in different spots. Hopefully it won't shift while we're cutting it out. I'm trying to pull it back so you can see it. I want this to be lined up. Oh, let me take it off real quick, because I want it to be the same. There we go. Won't he do it? He said he would. I feel like this is gonna be a little shorter, but we still gonna be able to rock with it, hopefully, because she done botched my fabric, worrying about what I'm doing when I bought it. She should have been worrying about how she was cutting it. Lord forgive me. Anyway, let's go. Girl, I messed around and drunk this Starbucks, and I'm on one. Okay, so again, that's my fold, and everything is folded, and I'm gonna cut on this side. Now, I'll probably give myself a little bit of, about half an inch to go around, because I feel like it's going to be a little bit more forgiving. Bang. Now, I don't know what my circle going to look like, but we can always clean it up. Alright. Here is our circle. Okay, which means I need the other side, because they don't give me one piece. But anyway, we're gonna recreate this, and we need two pieces, so that half is gonna be just enough to make that one pillow. All right, so for my second piece, I can just basically use the one that I already cut as my template. That way I know what size it's gonna be. Girl, use my measurements. So yeah, this whole half a yard, which is a total of 18 by probably about, I'm sweating, whatever the width of this fabric. Let me see. Nothing. Anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. And I'm on my fold again. I'm on my fold. So we're gonna cut around there. Okay. Pull it back so you can see it. So I got two pieces. This one is a circle, bow, and this one is a circle, bow. Okay, so how we're going to be able to tell the difference between them is when it comes to using fleece, you are supposed to fold it, like not stretch it, and the direction that it folds in, that's the raw edge. So with this folding in my side, you can also tell by the texture of it as well. The more fleecy furry side is going to be the one that's going to go on the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and turn those outward because those are the pieces I'm going to be working with. Now, I bought a couple pieces of felt as well. I got red, black, and blue. Now, at my Joann, these are only like 59 cents. And yeah, I didn't get white. So I'm going to work with whatever one that I have to create my emoji. So I'm not the best artist. However, I'm getting ready to draw. Once I find me a Sharpie or something, I'm going to draw what I want. Now I'm not going to be able to really draw on this black because of the color. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to go ahead and draw my tears because I'm going to do the tear one. So I'm just going to draw like some tears. I guess tear-ish situation. See that? So I'm going to go ahead and draw two of them, or I might just cut that one and then trace it. And then whatever you want the, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the two tears, and then I'm going to do the black for the eyes. I did not get the white. So what I noticed with that is I'm going to have to improvise. So my smile is going to be the same black smile that I had from the picture. I can't draw one because it's not going to show up on this black. Yeah, I don't have any chalk close by. I don't feel like going to get it. So I'm just going to freehand the smiley face. Just cut a piece of fabric off and put it in front to see how big my smile can be. Okay, yeah, that's good. And that's gonna be that, and I'm going to basically fold it and start creating my smile some kind of way. Okay, there we go. So my smile is actually gonna look kind of weird. Let me make it smaller. Okay, there we go. That look a little better. So that's gonna be my smile on my emoji. If you can see it, just play with the imagination part. Ooh, that look a little weird at the bottom, but that's gonna be my smile. I'm gonna cut my tear out right quick. And I'm cutting on the, I traced on the back of the, I drew on the back of the felt. That way, when I put it on, like right here, my black is not gonna show. So if I had a face, that's gonna be my little tear, right? So I'm gonna copy this one, and I'm gonna figure out me some eyes. Okay, so what I did was I went ahead and traced the two blue part. And I'm gonna do the laughing emoji. So far I have, oh, let me fix my, so I'm fixing my smile. Smile a little off. There we go. There we go. Okay. That's my smile. Got my tears. And then my eyes coming up. Okay, so to cut my eyes, I'm going to use my corners as my guide. I'm gonna do a curve here, and I'm gonna copy that curve and do it on this side as well. Now I'm going to do a little curving to start giving it the shape of an eyebrow. So these are the two eyebrows that I created. They can change, they can stay the way they are, but let me start trying to put it together so I can see how it looks, so I don't be showing you something looking crazy. Okay, so this side, we're gonna start putting that up here. Alright, maybe I can do it sideways. This device won't let me be great. It just won't. I think that made it worse. So I'm gonna put it up here and I'm gonna show it. So I'm gonna put my eyebrows here and I'll smile. I mean my eyes and my eyebrows. I don't know. But either way, it's no perfect way to make them, but this is kind of what I did when I made mine. Okay, so you can play with where you want it placed, but this is what I got going on right now. These look like eyebrows more than ass, so I can go and create me some. I'm gonna create we're gonna work it out. Okay, so these are my eyes, and I'll make sure they're symmetrical before I lay them down. These are my little tears that I created to go on the side. And basically, I decided to make the mouth a little wider because the pillow is pretty big. Now, that's what I have so far. I didn't want to create it exactly like I did it before because I don't really like doing it. Anyway, I can go in and make just a scrap that I got. Some little eyebrows, I guess. To make, you know, so it can look like you got an eyebrow or something going on. I'm about to show you. So it's just all in the shapes that you decide to create for it. Now this one cute. We got a little arch too, but okay. Period. And then now the way that I put this one together the last time, I basically glued all these down. Now I can glue them again, or I can sew them down. I think I'm gonna go ahead and glue them, and the glue that I use, I'm pretty sure was hot glue. So I'm gonna use my hot glue gun and glue these down. I know they're not gonna come up once I do that. Yeah, so we're gonna glue them down. Now, if you want to, you can go in and sew them. Now, I really don't want to have to change my threads and stuff like that today. But you can take these, add some pins to them, pin them in place like this. Hold up, get my pins right quick. It should be over here. You can take a pin and I might actually sew it together, I don't know. You can take the pin and kind of like set it in the middle of all of the thingies, all of the pieces of fleece. That way they'll sit in place and you don't have to worry about them shifting around when you sew around it. That's a great option. Or you can glue it if you don't have a hot glue gun. And if you do have a sewing machine, go ahead and sew it around. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stitch it because I do got some I do have black as my thread already. And gluing it will do it just fine. It won't hurt anything. It should dry clear and everything. So I'm just gonna pin everything in place, making sure this is where I want it to be, you know, its final destination to be on the thingy. So You can see I got a pen here, there. I'm gonna pin the rest of them and I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, so I got everything pinned in place. As you can see, this is what my pillow gonna look like. It look more like a Halloween pillow. But I'm gonna stick beside it. I'm gonna support it. So what I'm gonna do next, I got these scraps in the way, is put it on my machine. I do want to get my arm. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the mouth first because of course that's the biggest piece, and it won't be the hardest. So make sure everything is where it needs to be. This is not snug. Don't feel like it's. Okay, this gonna have to work. All right. So I'm gonna start here with some back stitch. I'll do a regular straight stitch and go around the mouth. I'm gonna lift my presser foot and I'm gonna pivot, turn everything around, and continue. I'm gonna sew real close to the edge as much as I can. Presser foot so I can turn it around again and get around the corner. Then I'm gonna cut the little thread off of it, the front. I'm gonna cut it off the back. Okay, so as you can see, the mouth is done. You can see the stitch in the back and the mouth is in place. I'm gonna go ahead and take the pins off. And then I'm gonna move on to the tiers because the tiers are a little bigger than the other things I have to sew. So hopefully I got enough room to sew around. I can move my pen over some like this. There we go. Drop my presser foot, back stitch, and I'm going around the sides. And yes, it's gonna be in black on the blue, but you can always change the thread to correspond with it. Something feel funny. It could be my bobbin. I don't know. It's my main thread. Yeah, it's my bobbin getting caught. Let me take that out right quick. I'm going around the circle part. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and take the pin out. Oh, that ain't right. bobbin cutting up. Ugh. Stitch that. That's done. Okay, the other tears I'm gonna do off camera, but I'm gonna go ahead and do, because I don't want the video to be too long, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye right quick, go around the eye. Hopefully it don't shift. And then if you do it this way, you can always like put like a spray on the little felt so it can stay in place, the little basting spray. I'm just gonna hold on to mine. Hopefully it don't move or nothing. Because I feel like if I get one side done, I'll be okay. Yeah, then I can just pivot and go ahead down the other side. No girl. All these stitches. Okay, so that side is done. The eyebrow, snip that. I meant the eye, and then I'm gonna do the eyebrow right quick. So again, you can always glue it. Glue it is, you know, a bit faster because the glue, it will stay. It's just a matter of preference. I think when I first did my first one, I was new to sewing, so I really didn't. I don't think I had the confidence to do this. So. Or the skill. All right. Okay, so this part is done so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably create a part 2 because yeah, it's like a crafting and a sewing project in one. It just depends. Okay, come on. Why is it so hot? All right, so as you can see, this side, you can see the pieces that are sewn, which is this, and then the tear at the bottom down here, and the mouth. Those parts aren't done yet.